The Soviets have been stopped dead in their tracks earlier today, and now the cover of night and rain is giving us the chance to conduct a limited counterattack. The enemy company consists of BTRs, BMPs, and T-62 tanks. 4 Leopard tanks, 4 Marders, and multiple infantry squads will push up and capture Objective Romeo. Soviet assets are anticipated to be on Objective Juliet. If all goes well, they will be destroyed as well. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to Gunner Heat PC. On this rainy night, we find ourselves in the Marder A1 Plus, the new variant of the Marder, which was just added to GHPC. The only difference between this variant and the A1 Minus is the thermal optic. We do have a very rudimentary thermal optic on the Marder A1 Plus, and it is a fascinating piece of technology. If we go to our thermal here and go over to something warm like a Leopard that's in front of us, we can see the thermal optic in action. The thermal optic has a phosphor compound that helps pick up on these thermal signatures. It scans from top to bottom, and that is those dots there, and we can see even the barrel illuminating as the turret went to the right. Pretty darn cool. We also, of course, have an IR spotlight, as the range of this is not the best. It's not that bad, though, I must admit. It is just a very interesting piece of kit, very quirky, and I do love things like this in simulation games. Now, GHPC is the only game where this thermal optic has been recreated. Apparently, it was quite the task to actually recreate it in-game, as they had to rely on Cold War documentation and manuals. No surviving examples exist. Regardless, I'm a huge fan, and I'm excited to check it out. Let's put on our nods. It's a rainy night. Visibility is rather poor. As you see, it's pretty darn dark out there. We are going to push up to Objective Romeo. I'm going to drop artillery on Objective Romeo now, and let's get on the move. We have armor piercing loaded up. Let's drop the range down to 1 kilometer. That should be fine. And we are going to flip off our IR spotlight. The IR spotlights are very helpful, especially in these particular lighting conditions. However, they do give away our position, so I'm going to keep it off for the time being. Of course, we don't have a stabilized turret or anything like that. No stabilized gun. Let's watch these Leopards move on out. And we are in a column here. Platoon formation. Get into a line. And uh-oh. Engagements. Halt here. How's it going? Tanks. Okay, just got absolutely lit up way out there. You can see the thermals in action against targets in the distance. Nice. Hopefully all the Leopards are in one piece here. See those T-Series tanks cooking off. Wow. I'm just absolutely fascinated with this optic. Regardless, let's move out. The Leopards have stopped behind us. We've reformed up. We're pushing on to waypoint number 2 now. I'm going to begin deploying smoke in front of Objective Romeo. Here, let's hold off on that until we are unloading. Well, let's do it now. Smoke in front of the point, please. We are going to halt and unload our infantry. Halt. And the infantry should start pouring out of the IFVs. There they go. There they go. All right, go get them, boys. And we will support you. Wish you luck. We're not going to drop more artillery on the point. I'm going to hold off. Platoon formation line. Let's also get 50 meters apart. There they go. Smoke has been deployed. We are moving up with the infantry. We can see we're picking up the infantry on thermals. We're not picking up that guy though. There he is. Picking up some of the smoke off to the left. Okay. Nice and easy. Bring the range down. 200 meters, 200 meters. Illumination flare behind Bravo. Battle position Bravo. IR spotlight on. Halt. Scan left. Hello. Hits on target. He's still up. Is that a BMP-2? Destroyed. One BMP. Can't tell. Does he have... Oh, it is a BMP-2. Okay. Scary. Don't like that a whole lot. There were two of them. One to the left, one to the right. Both have been destroyed. Okay, keep moving up. Yeah, BMP-2s are going to prove to be quite a challenge. MG, switch to the MG. Where are they? Halt. There he is. Got another one. God, what the heck just hit him? I think one of the tanks? I have just absolutely obliterated that guy? Yikes. Or it was a grenade. Okay, now we need to push on to Juliet. Friendly tanks are moving to battle position Bravo. Good. Do I want to start hitting artillery? Yeah, use artillery on Juliet now. Okay, let's move around here. Nods on. Switch to the main gun. 145 rounds left. Increase range. 500 meters ought to be enough. Illumination round is up. We're going to swing wide around the town. 600 meters. I want to make sure the tanks are in position before we start doing anything here. Friendly artillery's coming down on Juliet. The tanks should be moving to their battle positions. Oh, it's nice and dark now. Okay. Thermals. Let's see. Picking up friendlies. Alright, I think we're good to move out. I increased the gun range, 700. More artillery's coming down. We'll wait for the artillery to cease. Are these tanks? Tanks are almost in position, which is good. Let's see. Alright. Definitely... What the heck is that? Is that a tank? Marder. Oh shoot, there's something to the left. Okay, it's been destroyed. APC. Destroyed. Where is that? Off to the right. And where there's one, there's more. Can't see a whole lot. Okay, advance. I'm glad our Marder buddy was able to take care of that. Infantry's holding tight here. There's an IR spotlight illuminating our friend. Kind of scared. I think that was a BMP-2 as well. And a pretty scary cannon. Artillery, 16 seconds. I'm gonna bring it down on top of that destroyed vehicle. Or near it anyway. There's IR spotlights in the distance. I can't tell. That guy's concerning. Let's drop it behind him. See if there's more moving up. Anything off to the right? Negative. I'm wondering if I can shoot out that spotlight. Still up. Artillery should be coming down here. Alright, move up. Got something off in the left. I had something out there. Move up slowly. There's IR spotlights illuminating the AP. Hits. I hope that's destroyed. Smoke's going off. Bring it down. Okay, that guy's burning. How many rounds do I have? 120, 120. There's one further to the right. Back it up. Halt. Okay. What is that? Someone's getting torn to shreds. Another one. Halt, halt, halt. Stop. Hits, hits. He's still firing. Come on. There's another one to the right. Right there. Hits. I hope. He's still shooting. Oh my goodness. Is that another one to the left? I'm scared to move up. We are being lit up like Christmas. All these IR spotlights. Let's reposition. Reposition. Okay, here we go. Who's still alive? Just us. Okay. Not what I expected. It's on the map. This guy's moving up. There was an IR spotlight out there. Okay, 500 meters. 500 meters. Halt. I believe all of these guys have been destroyed. They're not burning up, unfortunately. That's 3 BMP2s. They're scary cannons. Halt. Something's scanning. Where are you? Searchlight. There's a searchlight sweeping. 245. Whoever that guy is, he's burning. There's another one right there. Maybe? You guys see, there's flickering out there. They're definitely searching for something. That guy's destroyed. You can turn ours on as well. Maybe something right there. Let's... Illumination behind them. With only just us alive, I do not want to move up. I think whatever is right in front of us, I think that's a BMP. That's burning. I think he has a buddy stuck behind him. That's using his IR spotlight. There's another IR spotlight off to the left. Okay. Illumination rounds are out. Some really thick black smoke. Okay. There, well, right there. Hits. One to the left, one to the left. Hope that guy's destroyed. He is. 2 BMP2s. There another? Yes. Hitting him. He's still turning his turret. There we go, got him. Okay, we've disrupted the enemy forces. Whoa, 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 whoa! Smoke! Breach is empty. Okay, we only have HE. Alright, you guys are gonna have to do this. Those leopards maybe can help it. We are completely out of ammunition. That is where our fight ends, I think. We can try to engage with the Melon. Maybe I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that now. Cancel this. Artillery. There's PCs right there. Drop it on that point. Let's try to destroy as much as possible here. Keep moving up. The Melon, of course, does not have a night sight. So I have to make it happen. So it's a good hill. Stop. There he is. Is that him? That is. Fire. See you later, buddy. Got him. Maybe? Was it a dud? Did it hit? It hit. He's burning. Fantastic. You know, and all the excitement, I didn't even realize the rain has stopped here. There is no more rain going on, so that's nifty. Okay, well, here we have it. That is it. Looks like it's still exploding down there. More artillery is going off. All right, we are going to see the after action report here. Alrighty, folks, here's the after action report. We lost 6 personnel, 3 pieces of equipment, and we fired a ton of shots. The enemy lost a good amount of troops as well. Let's take a look. Our first couple of shots into just BMP2s cresting the hill here. Not a fan of that. Lots of hits into them, not all of them penetrating from the front. Can barely see what we're shooting at as well. 18, 20, 22 rounds into the same one. There we go. And then we start. That one took some guy out here, hit the commander. There we go. Getting some good pins now. I mean, the fire rate, all of these are just mere milliseconds apart from one another. I think the other Marders were engaging as well. This is a different BMP. This is the second one. And we start engaging. Penetrated the smoke rack. Nice. And yeah, these BMP2s, they're pretty tough and very scary. Their cannons are horrific. There we go. Good pin there. And I think every BMP we engaged was in fact a BMP2. There were some BTRs out here, I think. There we go. But again, hard to see what the heck we are engaging. I mean, this is shot 73. This is the, let's see, this is the advance. Yeah, these are the guys who are engaging just at the very end. All of our friendly Marders have been eliminated. And just, all it takes is a couple of rounds to penetrate, and we are golden. Like that one. That one's pretty good. Stopped by the engine deck. Shot 82. And then our last shot is our Melon. But look at all these. How many Marders are there? 3 here, 4, 5 in the back. I think artillery may have managed to actually hit some of them. Now this group is the one rolling down the hill. We are in probably the best position we've been in. Pretty hold down here. Just a little turret peeking up and engaging them through that tree line. There we go. Stop by left track, hit the gunner's leg. 4 hits there. I mean, it's like death by 1,000 cuts. We tear them up so bad, destroy little compartments. We don't ever ammo rack these or, cause any critical damage. The only one that really starts burning up, if I'm remembering correctly, is the one we hit with our ATGM. But we're also attacking kind of top down, so these rounds are looking pretty good. Stopped. Pole ball. There we go. And is this the last one we hit? Yeah, this is. Hit HE ammo feed. Okay, cool. It's the first thing I've seen about that. And we just keep on firing. I mean, again, just look at the time on the bottom, just how far apart these shots are. It's just milliseconds. Absolute milliseconds. And then we are hit by something. The turret stopped it. Okay, yeah, this is kind of our little showdown at the very end. He hits me multiple times, and we can see, I mean, this turret is probably all this BMP2 can make out. But we get off our Melon at the last moment. Boom, there we go. And he hits us again. Another round in flight as our Melon is fired, and that just absolutely does this guy in. Brutal impact. And there we go. That's the mission. Don't wither. That was quite difficult. Incredibly difficult, I must say. Those BMP2s are really scary. I didn't even advance onto our next objective. I mean, those BMPs off to the right caught me off guard and had me kind of scared for a while. Anyway, very fun mission. Very cool optics that we were messing with. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.